up, guys? It's Kevin from T.F.C, the family's choice. Today we're going to be trying out the Veggeti. So let's get right into this.
Actually, the Veggeti Pro, and I'm Dave, by the way. I'm Dad on T.F.C, the family's choice. He calls me Dad. I mean, if you subscribers want to call me Dad, feel free. But there's also Mom, who will be offering her opinions off camera.
And Sister.
And Sister, who will also be offering her opinions on camera. When she feels up to it. However, at the end of every review, we are going to have a scoring system that we're going to have done.
Can you open that? Actually, it's stuck. My finger can't get in.
A little bit stuck.
You might have to use a tool.
Good golly. Well, one thing's for sure, you're not going to steal a Veggeti Pro out of the box.
There we go.
It's secure. I'm going to go ahead and pan down a little bit towards the product here so we can get the unboxing of the Veggeti Pro, which is a human-powered vegetable spiral slicer. That's okay. We got some cardboard free of charge.
Woohoo!
It's actually not free of charge. First thing you got up here is the Veggeti Pro Gourmet Recipe Guide and Instructions.
And more cardboard.
Again, we are actually gifted this by my mom, who is a big proponent of getting kids to eat vegetables, and this is a fun way to get them to eat vegetables. We actually do have instructions on how to assemble it in here, and there's some cooking instructions on some different stuff, and there are some recipes in the book that goes ahead and shows you how you can use this slicer.
No, this is not a toy,
multitude of ways. So
this is not a toy.
No, it's definitely not a toy.
You want to use thin, thick, or ribbon?
Well, I'm not sure yet. What I'd like to do is get that box back for just a moment, so I can give everybody the details that are on the box. So
let's do thin spiral.
Basically, the Veggeti Pro tabletop spiral vegetable cutter comes with 3 interchangeable blades.
Which I was
you
talking
have
about.
A thin spiral blade, a thick spiral blade, and you also have a ribbon blade. The box is claiming that they are stainless steel blades, and you can use this to make veggie pasta, coleslaw, chips, a multitude of different things that you can do with it. It is an as seen on TV item. It's got a little seal on it that says great for gluten-free diets. And that recipe book I was showing you apparently is a gourmet recipe book as per Veggeti Pro. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at take a look at what we got going on here. So let me take a look at this a little bit closer here, Kevin. So what you have is,
if you want to spin it around it's better.
Is you have up here is where the blade goes in, and all the blades are actually they're actually marked what they are, so you can see you got ribbon cut,
and you
spiral.
have this if you want to put it back on, but it's just this to like a safety so kids don't try and touch it.
Sure. So there's a safety for the blade. But they tell you ribbon cut, thick spiral. We're going to be using...
It comes with the ribbon cut pre on it.
Thin spiral. And then what you got going on here is you have your hand crank. This is actually spiked so you can put your vegetable on there. I'm assuming that this is definitely adjustable.
Oof.
That's the spikes I was telling you about. There's a little trigger here. This is adjustable. Stop touching. And it's adjustable so you can slide it back and forth as you go.
And actually the shop instruction cup was on the bottom, which was what that lever was.
Okay, well I'm not over to that yet. So just a moment and we'll get to that side. So basically what Kevin is talking about is down here on the bottom of the unit, on the back of the unit, there's on and off. And that on and off controls this suction cup unit, which is able to, allows you to suction cup this unit right to the work surface. So go ahead and put that on. Now we film on a small table, so it's not really like a kitchen counter, so it is a little bit of a different surface. There's a slight padding to this surface, and there's a little bit of give to this table. So
if you want
the suction cup that's here, it may not adhere very well to a soft surface that we're using, but I imagine on a kitchen counter that it would adhere pretty well. Go ahead and put that down. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause for a second, and we're going to go ahead and get the vegetable out, and we'll get it back. We have a prepared
zucchini.
kind of a small zucchini, but that's okay. We're just gonna test this thing out. So when we look at the instructions that they gave us,
that was gourmet recipe.
it does tell you make sure that the suction cup unit is securely suctioned to a clean, flat, smooth surface, and you need to hold the Veggeti Pro firmly with one hand while flipping the suction switch from off to on with the other hand. We're going to do is, being that it doesn't attach to the surface, just for safety, I'm going to go ahead and hold the base of the unit, and we'll have Kevin operate the unit. You're going to select your desired blade, place it into the designated slot, which we've already done. As we said, we're going with the thin spiral. Wash and dry any vegetables that are going to be used. Place a cutting board in front of the Veggeti Pro to catch the food.
We're using a paper plate.
Cut the ends off your food and place the flat ends in between the circular holder. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and cut the other end off of this vegetable because that's what they're telling me I should do. So we're going to go ahead and give that a nice little cut there. And use your left hand. You push the Veggeti Pro handle forward while using the right hand to rotate the crank handle in a clockwise direction.
This is actually backwards. It needs to be like this.
Right, so we're going to spin that around. Let me get it into the frame here. And what we want to do is actually...
Impale it.
Thank you. Well, this isn't going over so well. So this has got to go on there. So, first thing I notice is it's not very agreeable to holding on to a zucchini. Not that easy. Unless we're doing something wrong, which I don't believe we are, because this has got to go there and that's got to go there. So maybe that's what we were doing wrong. I'm not sure. I'm going to hold this base, and I'm also going to put I'm putting pressure here in that direction. Overall, I mean, I think this retails for about 15 or 20 bucks now.
I think it goes this way, right?
You're gonna have to check the instructions. I think this retails for like 15 or 20 bucks now, and you're gonna do this in a clockwise direction.
So towards me, and then away from me.
This way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So overall, I mean, it doesn't feel super sturdy, but at the same time, it doesn't feel super flimsy either. Hard to tell. Let's see if it works. So, how is it cranking? Is it hard to crank?
No, it's actually surprisingly easy.
Actually, stop right there for a second. What I want to do is, if you put pressure on this side, and go ahead and spin it this way. Hang on. Let me get a plate under there. Hang on a second. I'm just going to zoom in on where that's coming out so you guys can get a good look at it. So it's spiral slicing pretty good. I mean, it's pretty neat. Alright, stop right there for a minute. So overall, I mean, you have some really, this is spiral sliced zucchini going on. I mean, it does look like,
should we try out the other blades?
It does look like, you know, a little pile of spaghetti almost. And what you could do, what we do is we like to,
oh, it takes out the core for you.
That's interesting. We like to fry this up in some butter and garlic.
Let's try the...
It makes a nice replacement.
You want to try the thick spiral now?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to just move this back over this way.
Sorry.
That's alright. And we're going to show you... Now, how do you release that? Can we tell everybody how you release it?
It's a little button that you just press in and then you pull up.
So there's a button right there to release your blade.
We're actually just going to set it off to the side since it's used and we don't want it to get dirty in the machine. And then it'll stink. So we're going to do ribbon cut, actually. I lied.
Okay.
Take this little plastic off.
Ribbon cut.
And then you just slide it in. You make sure that's lined up. You press in the release button, push down, and do that.
So it clicks right in.
And then you're just going to put the zucchini back on.
So we're going to put that zucchini... We're just going to go ahead. This is what the end of it looks like. It's kind of interesting.
That's over there. Spiral slicing it.
Open that up a little more, Kev.
Oh. Leap.
Alright. While I'm working on this, can you go ahead and get up for a second? There we go. And before you do this time, I'm going to spin it so we can actually see it coming out. So Mom just walked in. Mom, what do you think of the overall look so far of the Veggeti Pro? I can tell you it feels a little bit flimsy and a little bit sturdy. This is the thin slice, spiral slice that we made a minute ago here. What do you think?
Can I try some?
Decent job, or no? Don't try that.
Yeah, it's decent.
seems decent. Do you think this looks easier to use than the regular Veggeti that you had? Because we had a handheld one that you would put the vegetable in and then spin it. You think this looks a little easier? Or you think
that one looks better?
This one looks better design-wise. Do you think it's overkill though? Like, do you think the other one was just good enough? Or do you think
this one does more functions?
It does. It has 3 different blades instead of just a spiral. So we're gonna go ahead and try. We have the ribbon blade in there. I'm gonna hold the base down for you. You gotta there you go. Put some pressure on that. And I imagine the first few is still gonna have a little bit of spaghetti cut to it. So stop right there. So this is the ribbon cut. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you can actually see that a little better. That's ribbon cut. So I imagine if you did this with potatoes, you can actually make some of those
like curly fries.
Yeah, you could probably do curly. Well, not curly fries. But you know when you go to the fair, and they have them potato chips they make, and they look like they're all spiraled up in a bowl, and deep fried. If you did a potato and deep fried it, that'd be pretty cool. Do you want to go ahead and try the other one?
The thick one?
Yeah, let's try the thick cut blade.
So once again, you just press this button in, pull up. It takes a little bit. Like, then you just pull up, and it pops right out. And these are very sharp. Do not touch them.
And also, I mean, these dropping zucchini everywhere.
Protective
look
sheet off.
Pretty serious. I would definitely keep them away from small kids, for sure. And I would also probably advise being careful when you wash this. You know what? I don't know, and I'm gonna look if this is dishwasher safe. We don't have a dishwasher that we use here, but I wonder if they're dishwasher safe. I would imagine they would be, but I'm not sure.
We'll put it up on the screen. I'll put like yes if it is and no if it's not.
Well, I'm gonna read the box while you go ahead and get the
zucchini
the next blade ready to go.
So you put it in like that, I think.
Yeah. And then go ahead and make sure you turn that other end this way.
I squeezed it, guys.
Hang on, back up a little bit here so we get it good in camera. And this is gonna be thick spiral. So we'll give it a second and see what it comes out like. Go ahead and crank that through for a few. Go slow, go slow.
Is it satisfaction?
Now I want you to crank kind of fast, but put a little bit of pressure on. Alright, stop. Alright, so pretty cool. That actually makes the slices. Nope, stop. Just a little bit thicker. They're not
I think
as
my
thin.
favorite is the ribbon cut just because it looks better, but
I think these
if you're looking for like spaghetti, I'd do thin spiral.
Yeah, I mean overall you can
watch out.
Hang on a second. Overall you can do some pretty neat stuff with it. As far as cleaning goes, it does say that the base is hand wash only and air dry, and all of the other components are top rack dishwasher safe. So these blades you can do in the dishwasher, which probably is your safest bet based on looking at these things. So we're gonna go ahead
and finish up the zucchini.
Actually, what we're gonna do on the last bit of zucchini is we're gonna give it a speed test. I'm gonna zoom right in, and I want you to go ahead and crank that.
Can you hold it down?
I'm gonna hold it, but I want you to crank that sucker just as fast as you can.
Ready?
And let's put it to the test. Go ahead, really work it.
Oh, I'm shaking the whole set.
No. Oh, good enough. Here we go. All right, that's good. So hang on. You pulled it right off of the plate here.
So much zucchini.
So much zucchini.
Oh, and we have a little nose, a Pinocchio nose.
Go ahead and pull that back. Pull it all the way back.
Whoa.
So this is what a zucchini core looks like.
Even nose. Honk honk.
Go ahead, put it on. Let me try it. Zucchini, no. You've been lying again. Your nose is growing.
Don't eat that.
So basically, guys,
hard.
This is what that little zucchini turned into be. A giant
And
pile.
this is the after, like all the skin and stuff?
Nobody can see that yet. A giant pile of different shredded zucchini. So we're going to go ahead and I'll pan back up here and you can get a good look at that again.
This is the aftermath of it.
So overall, I mean, it didn't make a big mess. Let me see that blade real quick. That's the one thing that happens is I see the skin gets stuck in the blade a little bit. See it dropping zucchini everywhere. So the skin does get stuck a little bit in that blade. But overall, not bad. This hole is where it's lining up. It's adhering to here. And these spikes here is what the actual end of it's adhering to, and then it's going through that blade.
And then you just push the screen thingy and...
So
like,
basically, overall, I mean, for 15 or 20 bucks, it makes short work of vegetables for sure. I'm sure we're going to use it quite a bit in our house for a bunch of different vegetables. You could do apples with it as well, which would be cool. Right, Mom? Because you make apple pie pretty good. And...
you gotta do carrots, too.
I mean, overall...
if you got a thick carrot.
For a family, would it be worth it? I would say yes. I say yes. It's definitely worth the price for a family. It seems well enough made that you're not going to destroy it quickly. It seems easy enough to use for sure. The blades are easy enough to clean for sure. And I would go ahead and say for a family, yeah, I give it my approval for a family. It would be my choice of, yes, I would definitely use that for a family. What about you, Kevin? What do you think?
I mean, can I take a look at the zucchini?
Yeah, take a look at the zucchini.
Like, my favorite has to be the ribbon, because it just looks cool. Because it looks like those pickles. That, like, the string pickles. Like, you know those ribbon, like the paper dolls? It looks like that, only with pickles. So, oop, I just dropped some. Like, zucchini pickles, possibly. And then, but, after all, I say as long as it makes good spaghetti noodles, thumbs up.
Would you go ahead and use it? Would you use it on?
Yeah. I would use it, yeah.
Stuff?
For, like, apples, yeah.
Mom, what's your opinion of the Veggeti Pro? Do you like it or you don't like it?
It looks good.
Think it looks like it functions good?
Mm-hmm.
So we got Mom's approval, Kevin's approval, Dad's approval. Sister's not here today. I'm going to go ahead and say we'll give this the family's choice. Go ahead. If your family would like to have spiral sliced vegetables or fruits.
This is T.F.C. approved.
Definitely we approve of that. T.F.C. approved. We're not affiliated with them in any way, but for sure, go ahead and get yourself a Veggeti Pro and check it out and see what you think about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to us. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We're T.F.C. the family's choice.
And we'll catch you next time.